Welcome everybody to episode 6 of Ronida Island on Deep South Gaming. If you remember from the last episode, we had just mowed our grass field. And so now we need to fertilize it. And if you also remember, I had trouble selling at that wood sell point. I think I fixed it. Apparently I had to make the land my own to be able to sell there, which is kind of odd to me, but it is what it is. I acquired the land, and it's now showing me the drop trigger. So let's see, this is our grass field, right? Yeah. You go ahead and fertilize this real quick since we just mowed it, and we want, the best yield possible. Actually, we're at $250,000 in the bank, so we might go ahead and buy another plot of land, or we might go ahead and build our animal pens. We bought that grass field over by the main shop last episode. I believe it's ready to be mowed. If it is, we can make us some hay. Actually, let me finish this, and because it's been a while since I played this. Let me see what we have in our bale storage. We might have hay in there. I can't remember, honestly. Getting old sucks. Can't remember nothing anymore. Alright, that's fertilized. Our field ain't looking too bad. Go ahead and back this in here. Too much. See, we have a tedder and a windrower, so we might have hay already. Turn this off, hop out, and we definitely have a lot of silage, that's for sure. Wow. But it looks like that's all we have in there. Well, will be silage. Grass bills now, so let's go ahead and grab our mower and head down to the other grass field, mow it up, and maybe see when it's supposed to start raining. 1700, so around 5 o'clock tonight it's supposed to rain, so we got time. We'll go ahead and put a worker mowing, and then we might build us some animal pens. Let's see if I get out here without crashing. Nope. It's gonna be one of those days. Yep. See if we can get it out this way. y'all don't see this. Oops. There we go. Told you we could get it. Yeah, our other fields, our barley looks like it'll be ready in 2 months, and our oats still have 3 months, it looks like. So we'll be waiting for a little bit there. Now, I know this is a Forex map, and I've gotten quite a few more subscribers since I started this series. So if y'all would rather me do a Forestry map on a all platforms instead of a console only, PC only, let me know in the comments, please. I'm here for y'all. And while he's doing his thing, let's go ahead and get our animals set up. So I know I want to do sheep, that's for sure. Oops. Which barn do I want to do? Question is, how many do I want? I think 2,000 might be a little excessive. I definitely don't want to do a pasture because I want don't want to have to haul water. So I think, do I want to do 150 or 260? I think 150 will be good. And then where do I want to put them? Since we're also going to get goats, let's put them up here on top of the hill. Because I know goats like to climb. So yeah, we'll put it right there. Do you want to customize the fence? Sure. They are going to have to climb. Big time. Terrain's too steep. Well, we'll just put it right here because I don't think they'll escape anyways. I didn't think about it terraforming like that. Do we want to plant a meadow? Yes. And my fence just disappeared. You know what? Let's go ahead and get rid of this. And we'll put it more on some flatter land so we can actually collides with player. Why am I in the way? Yeah, we'll place it right about here. That'll give us plenty of room to do our thing with the harvester. Fences are quite expensive. I want to give them plenty of room to frolic. And then we'll plant the meadow. Yeah, I think that'd be good for them. And just because we're gonna get goats, I'm gonna go ahead and add some stuff for the goats to climb on. See if we can find anything good for them. Overlap with another object. So put a couple of those down. And a couple barrels for them to jump on. Alright, they should be happy in this area. And we'll wait till we get some actual food for them to buy some. And then we also bought a new harvester last episode that was on sale, so let me go ahead and pick it up. Case IH 1480. It's a good looking harvester. I don't think it comes with a small header, but we don't have excessively massive fields, so I'm cool with it. And it's slow too, only goes 12 miles per hour. Yeah, I didn't realize it only went 12 miles per hour when I bought it. Oh man, at least we're not too far from the shop. Oh man. It has 50 hours on it, which generally I don't like to keep a vehicle that has over 50 hours because the maintenance costs get a lot higher. But I mean, I couldn't beat this price. I mean, we'll probably save up and get a bigger one or a better one later, but I think this will do for us for now. I don't remember how much it holds. It holds 10,000 liters in it, which ain't bad. I highly doubt we'll get 10,000 liters out of either of our fields. We'll be lucky if we get 8,000, I think. But you never know. Yeah, as soon as we harvest either the barley or the oats, which I think the barley will be first, we'll be able to get some straw, and then we could do a cow barn. Needs straw for the TMR. One good thing is this header will fit in my shed. Always gotta look at the plus side. Alright, let's go check on our worker. Which I know this grass field wasn't on the second growth state, but I want to get hay so I can have stuff to make PMR and feed our goats, which he's doing a good job. So I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go. And I'll go ahead and TED and windrow this off camera, just so y'all don't have to watch me do that. And I'll probably bell it up too. And I'll let y'all know what we get when I'll bring y'all back in. Everybody, I decided to bring y'all back in because I want to try something. Don't know if it'll work, but I want to try it just to see if it does. I put my tether on front, so I'm going to go ahead and turn that on, lower it down. I got my windrower on back, and I set my steering assist to 8.4. It has the power, but I don't like how that tether is kicked to the side like that. Yeah, my windrower is 8.4. My tether is 8.9, so I set it to the 8.4 just to it doesn't like to turn like that. So just FYI, that don't work. The tether doesn't like to be pushed. So I'm going to drop my windrow off and just do them separately. Take the time to actually do it properly. Alright, but I'll bring y'all in when I'm done. Alright, welcome back, y'all. I see we're almost done baling up all this hay. I just missed a big spot back there. And we have gotten 9 bales of hay off this field. So, lift up, lift up. So not too bad of a haul. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring these back to the bale silo and probably go to sleep for the day because there ain't nothing else to do, and I'll bring y'all in next month. Alright, y'all, welcome to May. As you see, our barley has 1 more month till it's ready. And way over here in our oat field, we have 2 more months when growth stage 3 of 5. So won't be harvesting this month, unfortunately. But we do have some wood to haul. So let's come over here and load up all our wood. Whoops. Hit the wrong button there. Alright, we'll attempt to strap those down and swing by the houses, see what they need. we got neighbors ready to move in. And we can also see what kind of progress is happening. And today we need to buy us a trailer, because I noticed we got 15,000 liters of wood chips in our sawmill that we could sell. And we're going to be harvesting barley next month, so we need something to offload the harvester into also. So I figure, now would be a good time to buy, since we got almost 150,000 still in the bank. And we'll have some more after we sell whatever wood we don't need. Love the coastal fog. What wood we don't need for the house builds. And one day I'll remember to take care of that pallet of prefab walls. So we'll take those off, and let's see what we need here. Alright, we need 1,200 liters of wood beams. So 2 pallets. So there's one. And there's 2 pallets. So they'll do their thing over the next month or so. And our roundhouse needs 1,000 liters of wood beams and, wood beams and 4 pallets of long planks. So here's a pallet of wood beams, pallet of planks, another pallet of planks. Set these over here. Good enough. Good enough. We still need 10 liters, so 1 more pallet. That should be everything. Yes. So we'll restrap everything down, and let's look to see where... You know what? I'm gonna go try to sell at our one sell point we weren't able to the other day. Because why not? See if I actually fixed it or not. Yeah, one thing I noticed yesterday when I was mowing, well, yesterday in game, while I was mowing, tedding, and windrowing, because I normally play with headphones on and the sound down, but I turned it up when I was baling to, hear the beep 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 when it was almost getting full. And I noticed for the first time the seagulls and water lapping in the background. I thought that was pretty cool. Alright, so let's try this out, see how it works. We'll pull up to here and take 10 straps off, see if it sells. Oh, this is a wood only sell point, I bet you. Let's look at it in the no, it says it'll take palletized wood products. Okay, I thought I fixed it, but apparently not. So let's see where we will sell these at. Let's see, planks. So 24.31. The industrial sawmill's the highest price, but we're not going to sell there. So it looks like the general store is going to be where we're selling. So I tagged it. Gotta make a wide turn out of here. I know the dairy's a high spot, but I'm not going to sell wood at a dairy, honestly. Take off our tension belts and 43,000. Not bad. Not bad at all. So, ooh, I need fuel in this thing. So let's drop off this trailer and we'll buy us a tipper looking catalog, see what we want and see if there's anything for sale. And when we go to pick it up, we'll go ahead and fuel up because we're about a quarter of a tank and that's not good. I know in real life you don't want to get below a quarter of a tank because your fuel pump in your tank is submerged and the fuel keeps it cool. So that'll cause your pump to run hot and make it wear out faster. Just a little tip for y'all if y'all didn't know that. Now your older vehicles, they generally have pumps set up on the frame rail, they're not in the tank. So it's not as big of an issue, but you still don't want to try not to get below a quarter of a tank if you could avoid it. And I hit the wrong button. Alright, so let's see what we got in sales. We have no tipper in sales, so let's come up here. Now I want a trailer that doesn't necessarily tip, because I don't know what barn we're going to get, and sometimes it causes problems if you have a tipper in a barn. So I'm thinking maybe this Flegel ASW 271, because it looks like it has a hydraulic ram. Yeah, this pushes out instead of tipping, which I think that's probably would be best for us. We don't want them newer. We'll go with standard. Tires, trailer board, Michelin, BKT, Verstein. Let's look at our BKT tires. I think I like those. And we'll change our license plate to, oops, deep, south, game in, 01. T for tipper. And let's change the color to, I guess that'd be our closest color. Okay, let's buy that for 52,000. And then we'll go pick it up and get some gas. And I guess once we pick it up, we'll go ahead and load it up with the wood chips, all the wood chips we have. And I don't want that to get too built up. I know it'll hold a lot more, but wood chips are kind of OP on FST 25, kind of like silage was on 22. So I don't want to get too much at one time, to sell. Make it a little too easy. Alright, so let's fuel up. Fuel is kind of expensive on this too. And we're full. $565 for fuel. I wonder if it's the red diesel, if it's regular diesel. Probably the regular, because red diesel's a lot cheaper. And for any of y'all who aren't in the US and wondering why I'm talking about red diesel, in the US you have off-road diesel. It's dyed red, and it's cheaper because it's meant for farm use, for not over-the-road trucks. So if, say, a 18-wheeler long haulers gets pulled over by the Department of Transportation and they check their fuel and it's red, they are fined a lot because they're not paying the taxes on the fuel that basically is used to maintain our highways and stuff. But since farm vehicles aren't, made to go on the highway, they can, but they're mainly, used for farm use. They get that tax break on the fuel cost because they're not really going over the highways with them. Alright, so where are we going to sell wood chips at? So we're looking at $5.94 at the industrial sawmill. I will try it, but I don't think it will sell there. So if it doesn't, we'll go to the Old Bay Take-All, because that's our second highest price. So yeah, in general, off-road diesel's $1 to $1.50 cheaper per gallon than regular diesel. So I know a couple truckers, and I've asked them about that, and they've said they've never tried it. They haven't been pulled over by DOT and had their fuel checked, but they've heard of people who have. And apparently the fine's pretty hefty if you get caught. I've driven 18-wheelers before, never for a company or, like an owner-operator thing. I've done it for the military. We have our own diesels, so... Oh, it will let us sell the wood chips here. Sweet. So I've never had any kind of problem then. Technically, DOT can pull us over. I've never been pulled over by DOT, so we made $14,000 off that. which ain't bad. So we're back up to 152,000. So I think we'll go ahead and place our cow barn just to get that knocked out, which I did install a mod I haven't used before. I don't know if I'll like it. It's the fenceless pasture mod. If I don't have to deliver water to it, I might go with it, and if it has a milk point, because that will be important to me, is having a milk point. So we're going to go ahead and just park our tipper right here under the silo. Turn that off. Don't want to waste gas. And let's pull out a bale of silage bale, or grass bale now. Alright, we're at 49% fermented. So that's going to be a minute. And let's see, where do we want to put our fenceless pasture? Construction, animals, cows. Alright, so it looks like you do have to add water to it. Yeah, there's one that's auto water. So I'll look at it, see if it has a... It does have a milk point. Can you customize it? Because this one only holds 7 cows, so yes, I want to customize the fence, even though there is no fence. Collides with another item. So I don't know what it's colliding with. And it doesn't have a free mode, so we're not going to place a thing. And we're going to go ahead and remove this. Probably should have tried this out before I decided to do it, but alright, we'll put it right. We'll put one right here. It cannot be placed here. Toggle free mode. And I don't own that land, I bet you. So let's put it right here. No, it shouldn't terraform too bad. Yes, I want to customize the fence, so go to here. Go to here. Definitely a lot cheaper. We'll go to here. 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 And we'll did I just do this fence backwards? Ah. Okay, I'm not going to do this because I'm going to do a regular cow barn because I'm struggling with this. So let's figure out which one we want to do. Ooh, those are expensive. That one's 130 for 50 cows. 170. So I think well, this one is 350 cows for 85 bucks. I mean 85,000. So let's see, where's our stuff set? I don't see a milk point on this one though. It's a breeding barn, so we don't want to do that. $72, which I could deal with 72. So it looks like this one doesn't have a pasture with it. And our slurry point is on the side there. And our milk and buy points here, so that looks like it's going to terraform a good bit though, which I don't want. So we're going to go ahead and hold off on building the cow barn. I got you. I thought that was it. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and hold off on the cow barn. And I'm going to throw this back in the thing. And let's go ahead and get out a bale of hay for our sheep barn. I don't know how much it'll hold, so I'll just get one for now. And after we place this, we can see how much it'll hold. I think it goes over here. Nope. It might actually go inside it. Oh, there it is right there. Duh. Alright, so let's check out our sheep barn. Wow. One bale of hay barely did anything. But let's go ahead and get some animals in here so they have meadow to eat, so we can start getting some wool and goat milk. So let's get us let's go ahead and do 20 of each type of, well, not each type, because we'll do 20 goats and 20 sheep. Let's see. Do we want to do the Swiss or the Steinscoff? Or we could do the Landris of Bethlehem. But I like color, so let's go ahead and do 20, the brown Swiss. Alright, and then later on we can figure out what we're going to do. Or we'll get more sheep. Hello. Yeah, that's not going to be a big deal to get more sheep later. We got to just see how much they're going to eat and all. And then the last thing we have to do today is fertilize our grass field we've mowed. So I'm not going to bore y'all with that. So, yeah, I think this will conclude this episode. And next episode, we'll come back in June and we should be able to harvest our barley. So if you like this episode, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and click that notification so you don't miss another episode. And as always, feel free to comment and share this video. And thank you for watching from Deep South Gaming.